I don't blow? Anybody? What does it mean to say, I don't blow? I have made it. Any other definition?
Sudden success.
Sudden success. Any other one? Okay, we'll make two with two definitions. When I say I don't blow, it means that I have made it. It means that I have succeeded. It also means that I have achieved my dreams. It could be that I wanted to own a home and I own a home. It could be that I wanted to have a car and I have a car. It may be that I wanted to travel abroad and I traveled abroad. It may mean that I just want to have a good egg nest in my bank account and now I do. So I have blown. That is what it means to say I don't blow. And that's why today we are going to be talking about the P1 business opportunity. And we are going to start from how to make home ownership dream a reality. So if you continue with me on the slide, let's go to the next slide. Okay, so now, before we continue, I have to explain to you what P1 means. I know we already know, but let's just go through it. We get acclimatized we get acclimatized with it. Now, P1 the network system to doing business. We do business the P1 way. And the P1 means Property World Africa Network. It started on the 12th of March 2012. That's where we started from. And we started 8 years ago. And we are here today. And through the process, we have grown Nigerians, we have grown people, we have grown family. People can live comfortably now. People can make money. And like I said before, people can blow. That is the essence of P1. P1 came to make people blow. And that's what this business is all about. Achieving our dreams and blowing. Whichever way you define blow, that is what P1 is all about. So let's go to the next slide. Now, we have a vision. The vision of P1 is to make home ownership dream a reality. And to achieve that, we have a mission. So we have our sights on something, making our home ownership dream a reality, but we have a way to go about it. And so the P1 mission is to discover affordable lands in fast developing areas and make these known to you, and also show you how you can make money to buy land and build your own house, or to buy land and to buy your own house outrightly. Just make money and get these things done. That's what P1 is all about. Now, we have a way of going about it. We are arising. P1 is arising. That's our core value. Every organization is supposed to have a core value. And in P1, we have a core value. We are arising. It means we are moving somewhere. We are going forward. Arise doesn't go down. It goes up. So we are going up, and we are doing it the right way, the P way, the P1 kind of way. And to do it the P1 kind of way, we are going to be, we have to have accountability. That's what the A in Arise stands for. It stands for accountability. We also have to have a responsibility, and that's what the R stands for. Then we have integrity, we have service, and we have excellence. That's what Arise stands for. So we are not stagnant. We are moving somewhere. We are moving forward, and that's what we are doing in P1. Now, P1 didn't just materialize out of the air. It started from somewhere. You see this couple here. This is Dr. Austin Ozioma Onwumere and Dr. Mrs. Jane Obioma Onwumere. Now, there was a time these two people, this couple, they were destitute. They needed 300,000 naira just to have their own home. But it wasn't possible. The money wasn't coming from anywhere. I don't know if any of you have been in that situation before, where you just didn't have money to move forward. I had times where people would tell me I didn't have money to come out of my house. That's why I couldn't make it over there. Now, these people were in that state. They were destitute, and they were moving from house to house, squatting from one place to the other because they didn't have a home of their own. But guess what? In that time, when they were in this situation, situation they found themselves in, they came up with a vision. And the vision was to make home ownership a reality for everyone. And so Pwan started in 2012 when they were in that position of homelessness, when they were there in all those difficulties. They dreamt a dream. And now, wherever you find yourself in life, whatever position you find yourself in life, you need to have a dream. Now, the dream that this couple had was that there will be home for everyone. And so it started from that time when they were down. So it doesn't matter where you are, wherever you are, find a way to get your dream. And the Pwan dream is to make home ownership a reality. Pwan started in 2012 with one company called the Pwan Homes. And from there, it gave birth to other affiliates. In 2015, Pwan Edge was born. And when Pwan Edge was born, it didn't stop there. It went further to bring out more affiliates in 2016 and 2017. More affiliates came to be. And that was how Pwan kept on churning out affiliates until we have 16 affiliates in Nigeria. And you know what? We have a presence in over 13 states as well. And as we kept on growing, the affiliates were doing better. And let me tell you this, though we have 16 affiliates, all our affiliates are doing exceptionally well. Because the Pwan way is to make sure that we succeed. And that's why there's always provision of tools, trainings to help us get to where we are going. We won't leave you stranded. We'll give you what you need to get to where you are going. And that is why this seminar is holding today. So now, we have 16 affiliates, like I said. We started from the Pwan Home. Then we have the Pwan Advantage. We have the Pwan Plus, Lucky Pro. We have the Pwan Max, Pwan Star. There are about 16 of them, and they are all listed here. And with time, you get to know all of them if you don't know already. But Pwan kept on growing until we became who we are today. Let me have the next slide. Now, one very important thing about Pwan is that it's the first real estate network marketing company in Nigeria. And it's the first in Africa. And probably the first in the whole world. And that is how we came to be. We started this innovation. It's an innovation. It was an idea that was birthed. Somebody said that we can have real estate company, or we can continue to do it that way, but if we decide to do it the network way, that's an innovation. It means that through one property, we can touch the lives of many people through referral systems. And so we started from here. So when we came to this place, we introduced network marketing into real estate because of its multi-level compensation system. Can somebody say multi-level compensation system?
Multi-level compensation system.
Now you look at it as multi-level compensation system because that's what's written there. But I look at it as multi-bonus compensation because with Pwan there are many bonuses. It's a win-win situation with Pwan because there are so many different levels of making bonuses. There are so many different levels of succeeding with Pwan, and that is why I look at it from that angle. Now, what it means that what this means is that though you are making success, if you bring somebody else and you refer somebody else to this company, you will still make benefits from it. So the benefits are coming from everywhere. And as we go along, I'm going to tell you more ways that we make benefits. So now, see, this is the network system that I was talking about. When you look at this guy here, that's me. I joined Pwan. And when I came to Pwan, I decided to bring 5 people with me. And when I brought 5 people with me, I taught them to do what I have done, to bring 5 people of their own, and we kept on growing. Now, these people are called referrals. I referred the 5 people to Pwan, and they referred their own 5 people to Pwan. And so the triangle kept on growing, and I was benefiting from the first 5. I still benefit from the ones that they brought, and the system continues to grow because with Pwan, everywhere is a win. So let's continue. Now, Pwan is a leading network marketing real estate firm in the world. We have empowered a lot of entrepreneurs. We have made millionaires. We have established people. When you join Pwan, like I said, from the arise, we are going somewhere. We are growing because we have a network system that you can build on and get to where you are going. And so that Pwan has built entrepreneurs. It has built millionaires over the years. We also focused on being a leader. Please, let's go back. We also focus on being a leader in the area of corporate social responsibility by extending a helping hand to our immediate community and beyond. So Pwan not only makes money, but Pwan also supports the community. It gives back. Pwan takes and Pwan gives. It's a symbiotic relationship. Once you give and you take. The Bible says that it's more blessed to give than to receive. And Pwan has decided to establish themselves as a giver because the blessing is in giving. So Pwan is into the business of helping the community around it. So we have made thousands of people homeowners through our highly flexible business model. We now have estates and operate in 14 states in Nigeria. We have sold and allocated many of these estates, while others are at various stages of development. You know, Pwan has estates in over 200 states in Nigeria. We have over 200 estates in Nigeria. So you can't say that I want a property and you won't find a place to see that property because we have estates across the federation. So wherever you go, we have it in Abuja, we have it in Ebonyi, we have it in Lagos, we have it in Aba, we have it in Enugu, we have it in Owerri, we have it in so many states. I can't call them to mind right now, but we have estates all over the place. So we have a diversity of estates where you can choose from, or your clients can choose from. So Pwan has created a platform that is beneficial to everybody. And in the process, Pwan has also helped people to achieve their business of blowing. So you see this person here, she is an ambassador of Pwan. This is part of her blowing process. You see that car behind her? That was what she got as an ambassador. And there are other people, as we go through the slide, you will see other people who have also blown through the system. This is another couple. They won this car, or they earned this car through the process of being a Pwan member. This is another person, and as we keep going, we'll keep seeing those cars. They are coming up. We're seeing the cars. This is another car. The next slide, another car. The next slide, another car. The next slide, and then we came to this person. She is a superstar ambassador. She too, she got her own car. But you know what? I said I would blow. A Pwan, and blowing means that you are arriving. It means that you are getting your dream car. It means that you are getting your dream house, and it means that you are also going to your dream location. So I have a friend. When I was in secondary school, I can't quite remember her name. She told me something. She said that her own is just let me touch my feet down on US soil. If they like, they can deport me back home, but let it be that I have gone abroad. That was her dream in life. And Pwan is not only making people achieve that, Pwan is not only making people get there, but you are going to enter into the town and see more. So as we go through the slide, you see more people. You will see their dream. Look at this lady, Antonia Chinelu Obodo. She is our 2020-21 ambassador. And you know what I like about her in particular? It makes me understand that Pwan is not a gender-biased company. As long as you are working hard, as long as you are determined, as long as you want to get to where you are going, you are hungry for it, you're working for it, you will get to where you are going. It doesn't matter if you're male or you are female. All that matters is that you're ready. You are hungry for it and you are working for it, and you get to where you are going. Now see her car. She got a bigger car than the first person because Pwan is growing. As Pwan is growing, Pwan is giving better cars. So maybe by the time you come, we'll be looking at a Rover for you. So these are the people that traveled abroad. This is a South African trip. We'll see the Dubai trip. We'll see other trips that we went to. This is Dubai 2017. Next slide, Dubai 2019. Dubai 2019. Dubai 2019. This is London 2018. So we are also traveling to the main places. Myself, this is US. This is everybody's destination. Most people just want to go to US. Let's leave Dubai. Let's leave China. Let's just go to US. That's the main spot. And Pwan has taken our people there. And we still didn't neglect our own African country. We came to Ghana in 2019. And that's what Pwan is all about. Helping you live the dream. Helping you blow the blow. And helping you get to where you need to go to. So apart from that, we have bonuses. Pwan gives bonuses for performance. End of year bonuses. 1% of your earning for 1 year. And that is where this bonus came from. You can see this person's bonus. This is another bonus here. That's 2,070,000 naira, 200 and plus. And these are people. Look at all of them. There's nobody that's not happy there. You can even feel the happiness. The happiness is translating to you. You can see that happiness in them. But you know what? People are never satisfied. We're looking at how to make things better for everybody. And so we had to evolve to make things better for everybody. So when Pwan brand started in 2012, many people got empowered through the system that who were referred to as independent business development executives, IBDEs. And those people were generally called consultants and partners. But today, the system has evolved. Those consultants and partners are now referred to as PBO. Now there's a program called the PBO program, and I'm going to tell you about that program because this is our destination. I want each and every one of us here to be a PBO. If you are not a PBO yet, you are really missing out on something. You need to join the PBO program. So let's go to the next slide. You see, as a pioneer in the real estate industry and following our vision of making home ownership a reality, home ownership dream a reality, Pwan Group designed this program for her members to begin their journey towards owning their own property by subscribing for land or house. Pwan Business Owners is a program designed for you to become a proud owner of your own house with 1.5 million naira or 60 million naira depending on your capability. So now, what is the Pwan Business Owners Program? It's a program that gives you plenty of liberties. It gives you the liberty to choose the best payment plan that suits you when you want to subscribe for your own home. It gives you the liberty to choose the location where you want your house to be. When you decide where you want your house to be, it gives you that liberty. Pwan has estates in various locations in Nigeria, and it has various affiliates. You can choose an estate in you can choose to get a house in any of the estates that we have belonging to any of the affiliates we have. But if you choose not to get a property in any of those locations, you can decide to have the house wherever you want. If you have land and say, oh, this is where I want to build, fine, Pwan will build for you. Now from Benue State, but Pwan is not in Benue State yet. We have our sites on Benue. We are not there yet. It's in the pipeline. But if I choose that I want a house in my own village, all I have to do is inform Pwan. I want a house in my village so that when I'm old, I can retire there. And Pwan will go to my village, which they don't know. They will go there and build my house for me because this is a deal. And they told me they will build my house. And Pwan doesn't go back on their word. So Pwan is coming to my house, to my village, to build a house for me. So now, what I'm trying to say in essence is that the Pwan business owner or PBO program the PBO is a member of the Pwan group that starts his or her Pwan business by first subscribing for a land or a house. Now, being a PBO doesn't just come like that. There are benefits of being a PBO. Now, I'm going to run through the benefits that you get as a PBO. Now, one of the benefits is that you earn PVs. What is a PV? A PV is a point value. What is the worth of a PV? A PV is worth, one PV is worth 12 naira. And it is the currency with which the PBO calculates his earning. So now, the PBO, every PBO every point value that you accrue is translated into cash. Because each one PV is 12 naira. So you convert it into cash. And when you convert it into cash, that money is shared into two. 50% enters into your bank account and 50% enters into your home ownership account. So P1 is not just about building houses, it's about putting money in your pockets. Now, if there are some other benefits, you can choose the location of your house or your land, and you can also subscribe for home ownership for your children. Gone are those days when people die and leave their children homeless. Now you have a plan. There are so many things out there right now, and now P1 has brought a plan where you can build a house for your children. You can choose to pay bi-monthly, you can choose to pay monthly, you can choose to pay quarterly. You can win a brand new car. That's one of the benefits of being a PBO. You can win a brand new car. You can qualify for an all-expense paid trip to whatever country. That is what P1 does for you. Now, P1 has an earning system. I remember I mentioned something about PBs. It has several earning systems, and that's what we call the 12 benefits that you can get, or rather, the 12 ways you can earn incomes as a P1 business owner. Now, when you join the system, you join by paying a subscription, by doing a registration. And when you bring somebody else to join, that person also registers. And once that person registers, you are entitled to a bonus, a recruitment bonus. It means that you just recruited somebody, and you are entitled to that recruitment bonus. And that recruitment bonus is 7,200, and that is direct, because you are the one that brought the person. But guess what? Even if you didn't bring the person, and the person that you brought the person, you are still entitled to a bonus. You are still entitled to a bonus. So that bonus is 5,760 naira. You are entitled to that bonus. And if the person that you brought another person, and that person brought another person, you are still entitled to a bonus. So you get your bonus from three sources. You either get your direct bonus, or you get your indirect bonus. The indirect bonus is 5,650 for the person that you brought, if that person brings another person. Let me take her for example. I brought her, and because I brought her, I get 7,200 as my recruitment bonus. But she now went ahead and brought her. So she gets 7,200 for her recruitment bonus, and I get 5,760 for my recruitment, my indirect recruitment bonus. And guess what? If she goes ahead and brings that lady over there, she's also entitled to her 7,200 naira. And she's entitled to 5,760. And then I am entitled to 2,880 naira. So there are benefits. So I don't have to bring you directly to make money. The system makes it possible for me to continue to make money from wherever angle I am standing. And apart from the direct recruitment and the indirect recruitment bonuses, we still have other bonuses like the sales commission. You make sales and you make commissions. And because of the unique nature of P1 business, you can make up to 15%, sometimes 5%, sometimes 10%, sometimes 15%. You can make that amount on the sales of land. And when I make a sales, I get my 15%. And guess what? Just because I didn't make a sale does not mean that I'm not going to make any money. If I brought her and she makes a sale, she gets her 15%, but I also get a percentage. I get 5%. For not doing absolutely nothing. The only thing that I did was to bring her. And now she's guaranteeing me getting paid. And then she went ahead and brought that lady over there. And guess what? If that lady makes 15% because she sold land, she's going to make 5% because she brought that lady that sold the land. And I am going to make 3% because I was the one who brought her before she brought that lady. So people are still thinking about me. And then it doesn't stop there. If she goes ahead and brings that lady over there, she's going to make her 15%. And then this lady is going to make her 5%. If she sells land, she will make 15%. Then this lady will make her 5%. This lady is going to make her 3%. Guess what? I am still going to make
2%. 2%. So we are making money. There's money to be made here. So it doesn't matter whether I sold the land or not. But it still matters. Well, I need to be selling land though, because 50% is more than 2% though. So it's better I sell and make money for myself. Yes. It's better I sell and make money for myself than to just stay there expecting that things will just fall in place for me. Now, we also have other bonuses here. We have the indirect, like I mentioned to you, those are the indirect sales bonus. The 50% is my direct, but the 5%, the 3%, and the 2%, those are indirect sales benefits. And then from there, we are going to make other we are going to make other bonuses, like the center recruitment bonus. Every center, we have various centers, like I mentioned, we have centers in 14 states in the federation. And each of those centers, if you recruit, at the end of the year, you are getting a bonus for all the recruitments that you made. So the center gets bonus. And then the center also gets bonuses on commission. So after the year, the sales commission bonus will also be given to you. Then again, we make a PBO monthly performance bonus. So as a PBO, you are entitled to a monthly commission because you are making sales. And then also, there are other benefits here. Annual performance bonus. You make annual performance bonus. That's what those people were. That's what those people were achieving there. They made bonuses. They made their bonuses, the yearly bonus. That was what they were getting at the end of the P1 yearly calendar. Then apart from that, as a PBO, you make PVs. I mentioned PVs before, and I said PVs are worth 12 naira. So you make commission from the PVs. Those PVs are yours. You gather them up apart from your sales. Now, remember I mentioned something, I said, with P1, it's a win-win. You are making commission. You sold land, you made commission. And not only you, your people sold land and you still made commission. You also make recruitments. And you get recruitment bonuses. And not only you, your people brought recruits. And you made bonuses from those recruits. But now the PV system is a completely entirely different thing. You are still making commissions on the PVs that you brought. Now, the PV bonuses are yours, and they will come to you. They will come to you, and I will explain how it's done later. Then we have the PVO Elite and VIP bonuses. I will still explain that later. They are all part of the bonuses that you are going to that you can have. Then managers or leaders bonus, and then directors bonus. These are all part of the commissions that we are going to make. Now we have a system. I told you before that we have a network system, and I'm going to explain that this network system in fuller details. Now that's why I asked for this marker. I want us to really get this picture because I want you to understand how your money is being made. Because you need to trace your money, and if not for anything, keep your records. So that's why you need to know where your money is coming from. And you see this guy here, this is me. I joined a PBO at this level. This makes me a PBO. This makes me a PBO. And then I have a responsibility to grow. Because I didn't come here to look at the sky. I didn't come to Lagos to come and count bridge. I came to make money. So I came as a PBO. And this is my opportunity to make money, and I'm going to make very good use of it. That's why we went to school in the first place. So now I bring my 5 people. According to the system, the P1 system. This is my number 1 person. I brought her in. I brought this guy 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 in. This is the network system. I'm creating my network. I brought 5 people in. And once I bring 5 people in, this makes me an assistant manager because I've achieved something. And all these people are going to be making commissions for me. But it doesn't stop there. I make commission through these people. I make recruitment bonuses through these people. And I also make PVs through these people because as I recruited them, I get PVs, the same amount of PVs they get. So now, I came here and I told this guy that you need to bring 5 people if you want to grow in this business. You didn't come here to come and count bridge. So this guy has to bring 5 people. So I'm just going to do it like this to make it easier. This guy brought 5 people. And
And then this guy, I talked to him too. I invited him to a seminar like this, and I told him, you need to bring 5 people. And he did. And then this guy, I talked to him in a seminar like this, and he brought his 5 people. This guy brought his 5 people, and this lady here brought her 5 people. What this means is that I, as a PBO, brought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And guess what? The ones that these people brought are still my own. So this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 plus these 5 here. That brings me to having 30 people. And now I became a team manager. I became a team manager at this level. So if you go to the next slide, you'll see some things there. Every time you recruit a PBO, you earn a PB. This table continues, but I'm going to explain it further later on. Now, when I brought these people here, these first 5 people, I earned PBs. Not only did I earn PBs, I earned recruitment bonuses. And so I am growing, and I'm in the process of getting blown. Now, every time the PBO recruited by you subscribe for home ownership, subscription is 15,000 naira. But every time they subscribe monthly, I earn PBs. Every time a PBO recruited by me does make his or her monthly deposit, I make PB. So I continue to make PB on every side. So now, assuming that I joined as a full-time PBO, it means that I register with a total sum of 52,650 naira. And if I did that, and I bring this lady, I bring that lady, I bring this lady, I bring that lady, and I bring that man, all 5 of them, and they register with 52,650 naira. Each one of them comes with 35 PB, plus my own PB. I am making so many PBs off of them. Because they are PB, they'll get their PB, but I also get their PB. The same amount of PB they are getting. So I am growing. And I'm in the process of getting blown. So I want to do this calculation for you so that you see. So you permit me, let me clean this. Maybe I might draw it back later, but I need to explain this calculation a little bit to you. Now, as a PBO, when I joined, I got 35 PBs. As a full-time PBO, I get 35 PBs. This is my 35 PBs. But I told you that a PB is worth how much? 12 naira. So I multiply this by my 12 naira and I made some money. If you press your calculator, you probably come up with that same figure there, 420 naira. It looks like small money, but that's just the beginning. Never despise the days of little beginning. It becomes big. A little drop of water every day can make a sea. So start from somewhere and start building it up. And surprisingly, between 8 and 5 years, you can achieve your goal, depending on how much effort you are putting into it. Now, I told you that I brought 5 people in. And those 5 people each have 35 PVs. So these are the 5 people I brought in. And they all came with 35 PVs. And each PV is worth 12 naira. So I come to, can I have the next slide? I come to 2,100. That's how they came up with that 2,100. But guess what? I told you that these guys also brought 5 people. 5 times 5? 25. That means I have 25 more people. So my 25 people times my 35 PVs that all of them also have, times the 12 naira will give us 10,500. Now I hope that by this calculation I have done, you understand how all the rest of these figures came. Do you understand? Good. So we're on the same page. Now, after multiplying and multiplying, we came to this amount, 164,062,500. But it doesn't stop there. We will add all of them together. And by the time you add all of them together, you come up with your total. And this total is 205,078,020 naira. And this money that you have made over time, through sales of land, through recruitment and earning PVs, through whatever opportunities that P1 gives you, accrues to 205,078,020 naira. We share it into two. 50-50. 50% is going to your home ownership account, and 50% is going into your bank account. I want to ask, have we blown? At this point, I can simply say, I don't blow. It's not only Saka, me too. I don't blow. That is where we are. And so, if you continue with the slide, there are levels that you attain when you start to grow as you are recruiting people. These levels are listed about. I'm going to show you in the next slide how it progresses. Next slide. You see this lady? Sorry, what's your name? Omo Sefi? Omo Sefi. Can I call you Omo? Sefi. Okay, so Sefi. Sefi comes over here and I talked to her and she registered as a PBO with 52,650 naira. And she's thinking to herself, Mama, this money is plenty. But she went ahead and closed her eye. It's an investment. Nobody said investments are easy, but it was an investment. And she made that investment. And after she made that investment, she went over and started looking for 5 people. And she chose from this crowd. And she took her 5 people from this crowd. So when she recruited the 5 PBOs, who also registered with 52,650 naira each, she became an assistant manager. So here, Sefi is now an assistant manager. She's beginning to make money. She begins to make PBs. But it's still small. And she's still eyeing the thing like that. But she's continuing. And when Sefi now encouraged the 5 people under her to bring their own 5 people, Sefi now had 30 people under her. And when she had 30 people under her, she became not only an assistant manager, but a team manager, because she was able to build 5 assistant managers. Because all those 5 people, when they brought their 5 people, they became assistant managers. And so this is where Sefi is. She's a team manager. And then she went ahead and encouraged and kept on pushing. And those people now brought 5 managers. They developed 5 managers. She developed 5 managers under her. Sefi now became a senior manager. This is the level she is. And the next thing, Sefi went ahead and encouraged them. And she created 5 senior managers under herself with 20,000 PVs on each pillar, making a total of 1,000 PVs. At this level, we are supposed to have 100,000 PVs. And then she developed 5 senior managers, and she became a sapphire manager. But P1 was not satisfied with that. At this point, P1 says, no, we need to intervene. This person has tried. We need to do something about this. And so P1 decided to give her some benefits. So P1 gave her 1.2 million naira cash. And then P1 now said that she should choose. Is it that you want an all-expense paid trip for 2, you and your husband, you and your guy, or a plot of land valued at 1.5, or a marketing vehicle? That's what P1 asked her. And seeing Sefi like this, Sefi wants a car. I believe that she wants a car so that we can cruising with her AC and everything. And so Sefi made some benefits. And with her marketing cash, she started reaching out to more and more people. And then she came to the next level. She became an emerald manager. So Sefi was not satisfied with just being a sapphire manager. She became an emerald manager. And then she developed 5 sapphire managers with 1,000 PVs on each of her pillars. And she had 5,000 PVs. These PVs are so easy to get because everything that you do is PV. If you was 500,000 PBs. And then P1 says, no, we got to recognize this. So P1 now came in and gave her 1.5 million naira as opposed to the 1.2 million naira she got before. And then they gave her a rent subsidy of 1.5 million as well. And then they gave her a car fund of 6 million. Now she doesn't need that marketing vehicle anymore because she has her own car now. And things are getting better for Sefi. And then Sefi wasn't satisfied with this level because when you are on a roll, you are on a roll. And she was moving forward. So she decided to go to the next level. And she became a diamond manager by bringing 5 emerald managers. Sefi, are you feeling the money yet? Yes. So Sefi became a diamond manager by bringing 5,000 PVs on each pillar. And then she had a total of 2.5 million PVs, and she was beginning to benefit more. But at this point, people are not saying that she has tried. Let's give her a house worth 30 million naira, and kitchen and household furniture worth 10 million naira. Let's give her a brand new car worth 15 million naira, and an all-expense paid trip by this time for her family, herself, her husband, and her 4 children. So they did this for her. At this point, can we say that Sefi don't blow? Yes. So at this point, Sefi don't blow. So, but you know now when the money starts rolling in, you are never satisfied. So we wanted more money. And then Sefi kept on working hard. She kept on working hard. And then she kept on building until she built 3 diamond managers. And then she was recognized as a diamond director. And people say, oh, this one is too much. We can't be shouting Sefi's name. She's no longer a child. She's a big babe now. Let's call her to the office, ACT, and all the works. And then we're going to tell her what we're going to give her. And that was how they discussed with Sefi. And at this point, Sefi being the blown babe, as if overblow, they worry her. Then she came to this place, and she was really benefiting all these things. And then she wasn't satisfied, and she went ahead to become a Diamond National Director. Sefi don't blow. Abi? Sefi don't blow. Now, if you want to blow through the P1 system, there are ways of going about it. So I'm going to show you how you are going to go about it in the next slide. So how to subscribe to be a P1 business owner, a PBO. You just register with 1,650 naira only. That makes you an associate PBO. But you only make small money. You will not make money. Before you blow at this level, it will hard you. So we now ask you to go and pay an administration fee. The administration fee is just 36,000 naira, and this gives you 24 PVs. With your 1,650, you have 1 PVO. They'll give you 1 PV. But with 36,000 naira, you get 24 PVs plus that registration. You get an extra. You will get your 1 PV, making it 25 PVs. So the next thing, we now say subscribe towards your own home ownership program. And if you want to subscribe with 15,000 naira, get 10 PVs. But if you had already paid your 37,650, you still get your 25 PV. And this total amount, this 15,000 naira plus the 37,650 will give you 52,650. And that is how you get your 25 PVs. What it means is that you can upgrade. If you have your 36,000 naira, you can still go ahead and upgrade by subscribing for your monthly payment. And then maybe you are like in a hurry, you have some extra cash, you need to do something quick. You can decide to pay 150,000 naira and get 100 PVs plus your 25 PVs, you get 125 PVs plus 1 bonus point. And then maybe you say, oh, the land I sold last time, I made a hefty commission. I need to go further. I need to get there faster. I don't want to wait for this 5-year plan. I need to do my own in 8 months. So you decided to pay 1.5 million naira. And when you pay your 1.5 million, you get 1,000 PVs. Then plus your 25 PVs, you get 1,025 PVs plus 10 bonus points. That makes you a VIP Gold PBO. Then there's Elite Gold PBO, that's 150. And then you are working on where you are going. And once you make that payment of 1.5, 150, or 15,000 naira, you can continue to pay your subscription. 15,000 naira monthly. You are going somewhere. And then after this level, once you know, now that you know how to subscribe, These payments are supposed to go to this account. This is the PHPAC account, and this is the account number. This is where you make your payments, your subscription, your registration, your administration fee. This is the exclusive account for that purpose. Next slide. Now, steps to register as a PBO. Make your registration payment and also your initial deposit into the company account, the account that was just showing just now. And then you visit www.p1businessowners.com and fill the form, or get the referral link of the person who introduced you to this package. Click on it and fill the form. You will receive a welcome email to acknowledge your membership. And at this level, what do we say? Next slide. Congratulations, you are now a PBO. So my advice to you, register as a PBO. If you haven't registered, register as a PBO. Take this advantage. You are going somewhere. We are in the process of getting blown. We go say we don't blow at the end of all these things. So register and attend a seminar like this. Continue to come and we'll teach you ways you can earn PVs, ways you can earn recruitment, ways you can earn commissions, and 100% of the way to get you to where you are going. Thank you.